Okay, I don't know how this is even possible. This person's at 1,000,000 elo on PC, which it might be a glitch, might be a flaw, but if you look at the second person, he's at 6,700,000. And you go to a console leaderboards and you already have people that's 10k elo, 18,000 elo, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I think rank 2.0 is heavily flawed, and I'm going to explain why. But before I get into that, how are you guys? How are you doing? Are you having a good Saturday? That's good. That's what's up. If you said good, if you said something's wrong, then I'm sorry. A huge example. I've been seeing Get Flanked tweet about this a lot. Now, Get Flanked, he is just fighting his goddamn demons against diamonds and champs. For context, Get Flanked is a plat to gold elo player. I've never seen him in any of my ranked games. And I'm pretty sure he literally told me he's like gold and plat. Yeah, basically what's been happening with Get Flanked is he's been playing, and he said that at the start of the season he started with some good luck. Basically he was just winning more games. So with rank 2.0, basically it's telling the game that Get Flanked should be a higher ranked player, and this is why it's flawed. Because if you look at hidden MMR in any other game than Rainbow Six Siege, like for example Valorant, hate it or love it, its system works pretty well. Now, basically how it works is the game will actually put you in a ranked lower than what it thinks you are starting out, just to kind of feel you out, because you could have a good game. They don't want to boost you into a high rank just for you to get absolutely pummeled by, you know, better ranked players. And then from there, they'll just start to progressively, as games go on, push you into a higher rank that they think you deserve a lot quicker than, you know, keeping you in it. Now, why does Siege not do this? Well, let's look at how rank 2.0 works at the current moment. It favors wins and loses. That's it. Wins and loses. Literally nothing else. And this is heavily flawed in a game like Rainbow Six Siege because there's way more layers to this. And even a game that's less vertical control, the specific utility for vertical control and all sorts of map control, like Valorant, I'm not saying that Siege is harder than Valorant in my personal opinion because of the amount of maps, but that's a whole different conversation. But Valorant has a better system, and the reason why this is because you have so many different layers based on your kills, deaths, first bloods, plants, utility, assists, etc. Like there's so many goddamn things. There's even econ rating. There's a bunch of layers. Siege just has wins and loses, and that just doesn't work. Like, it's not good. The amount of people that I've seen getting into higher ranks and how easy ranked has been for me personally, it's underwhelming. Like, I'm not saying I dislike this new season. I love this new season. I think it's been the best ever, but this also has been the easiest season of Siege that I have ever played in my goddamn life. The first day of the season, sure, I was facing pros, and like that's what I expected. After that, I'm literally facing golds and plats that are somehow in my rank, in my hidden MMR rank. It makes no sense to me, man. Anyways, so Get Flank, once again, like I was saying, he was fighting his demons, and this is a result of rank 2.0. In this video I'm about to show you is a clip. Now, once again, Get Flank should not be in this ranking. He is playing with X diamonds in champs, and as a player that's gold and plat, if you know, and if you've seen diamond and champ lobbies, it's completely different. The meta is completely different. The operator selection is different. The positioning is different. And for Get Flank, it's not his fault. It is rank 2.0. Now, the toxicity he's receiving is... It really does suck. I don't think that, you know, anybody deserves to get told that they should... of the C word. But... let's just watch it and like for context. Now, Get Flank is sitting here in kitchen as Jaeger. Now, keep in mind the meta is completely different in gold and plat compared to like champ, so he is sitting around dishes. He's literally just sitting here. Now, in a 2v5, 2v4 scenario, especially this late into the round, you need to get active. Now, I'm not trying to do a coaching video or anything, but that is just the difference between champ diamond lobbies versus plat and golds. Get Flanked isn't on this game 24/7. He doesn't try to be an amazing player. He just plays the game, enjoys the fundamentals of it, and he just has fun. There is nothing wrong with that. Literally, you do not need to be a tryhard. You do not need to be the highest rank in the goddamn game, but you should not have to be forced to play in higher rank lobbies if you don't want to. He physically is not enjoying his time. we start getting Hex Goodnight, this French guy that's getting really toxic. Don't get me wrong, calling somebody bad, it's normal in Siege, but just wait. You'll hear what's about to happen.
Prep. Pressing prep. In prep on bomb in prep.
Oh my god, Jaeger. Get off the fucking game, please. I hope you die of cancer.
Yeah, nobody should be saying that to anybody. Like especially over a ranked game. Don't get me wrong, he performed poorly because he's just not adjusted to that ranking, and that's completely normal. Also, for example, like he even says my background MMR is without a doubt the highest it's ever been. Based on the people I'm playing with slash against, I would say high diamond. I can say without a doubt that this is the least enjoyable level to play Siege at. This is how most rounds play out. This isn't Siege. Once again, he's coming from that perspective because he's so used to his ranking and how they play. I, to be honest, have never played consistently in that ranking, so I don't know the comparison between, you know, high diamond champ. But from what I'm looking at right here is this is a Teller's extension. Now, for some reason, it's a 5v2, and I think, what is that? Twitch is in sight? No, Ace. It doesn't matter who's in sight. So basically, I don't know how common this is in plat to gold elo, but basically the whole idea of this setup is to extend out horizontally and sometimes vertically, depends how you're holding it. But usually you're controlling everything around the site and not playing directly in sight. You might have one person just sitting to make sure they don't jump in big window, or maybe a second person in like the in the showers, but usually you're not going to be sitting here this entire round. So bringing a gold and plat player to consistently play in champ and gold diamond lobbies, it's going to be so unenjoyable. And I don't know what Ubisoft was thinking with this new rank 2.0. Originally, I thought it was a good system because what I thought was going to happen is they were going to mirror Valorant's system, where basically, of course, you're going to have a few games where they test the water. They're going to place you playing against a higher rank, people that are somewhat better, somewhat on like the same skill level, maybe a little bit better, just to see how you perform. But it seems like Ubisoft is just like, go ahead, fight your demons in, you know, high diamond when you're a goddamn gold plat. It just seems unfair. And especially the amount of elo you lose and how much you gain. Like, you're gonna have so many people playing up in higher ranks that have no goddamn idea what they're doing. Watch what happens. But he does back it up so we can see what happens in the round. So basically, his teammates are a bunch of rats and they just run at the enemies. Now, this does happen. This happens actually a lot more. Like, it happens a lot in plat as well, from what I've seen. But playing in this type of environment definitely isn't enjoyable. But this isn't what consistently champ is. You're going to have players that's going to rely on gun skill, of course. But this isn't what high rank is consistently like at all. The amount of like coordinated takes I've seen, and that goes on to my next point in next video of Get Flanked. By the way, I'm not throwing shade at Get Flanked. I think he just posted a lot of good content in terms of like explaining rank 2.0 and the flaws, because Get Flanked himself understands that it is flawed. It is. So let's say let's see this next clip. Mention how like last video all the people were just running at the enemies. Now in this clip you're going to see a coordinated take on Villa. Now he's holding a very I'm not gonna say a bad angle, it's just in a higher rank I'm not going to be consistently holding this just as a static angle. I'm going to try to jiggle peek, or if I see somebody, I'm not going to engage. But even though they are in a 3v3, he doesn't need to engage in the first place, to be honest. He just needs to hold a better angle, and this is exposing him from so many different angles. For example, if he gets swung from statue, if he gets from top red, if somebody comes into his crosshair, which could happen, they swing from, you know, 90s side, you know, that could happen. I really don't know where his mute is, but you're gonna see him get absolutely fried, and the comments are mind-boggling. But let's see. So if you just saw that, because Yana's head is very white, you see how he just saw like her arm or her neck, I don't know what the hell that was, maybe her shoulder, when she jiggle peeked. I'm gonna play it one more time. Yeah, he saw her and he's not gonna be able to react. He tries to pre-fire the re-swing, which you're not winning that gunfight because of a lot of factors. Perspective is a huge one. I'm pretty sure you're exposed at his angle, get flanks, than the Yana's. Just because how perspective works. If you don't understand how perspective works, you're going to get fried like this a lot of the times. But a lot of people in the comments were saying this just isn't Siege and how stupid it is, because apparently this Yana had like 2 drones in her pocket, and you know, she had 2 nades, and like it kind of blew my mind the amount of people that were saying that, because this is a basic master 90 take. Yana has 2 drones in her pocket because she probably picked her first one up, and she's the first one to take contact, which means she's getting droned in. Her and this sledge are getting droned in. Do you see where that 2 ping is? That is split for the guy Deer. They're literally getting constant information and acting off of it, which high ranked players do all the fucking time. So it just boggles my mind when people comment and say like, what the hell is this gameplay, and that like Ayana's brain dead. Like, no, she's not. She played this very well. They're literally acting off info. And then watch this, he's checking every single common angle. Of course he's a little bit more wide to 90, but maybe they have a 90 cam, I don't know. As you can tell, he checks the angle and then he readjusts to pixel to clear this map angle, and he sees the lesion and just readjusts, crouches so he can't get headshot, and he swings and kills him. Like, rank 2.0 is not helpful for lower ranked players at all. They are not going to play this game consistently if they're completely getting destroyed like this. And I do believe you need to be playing people that are better than you to get better at the video game, but you don't throw them into like 5-stack champ lobbies when you're solo queued. This is also a huge flaw with rank 2.0. Just ranked in general, actually. If you're solo queue, you are going to queue into 5 stacks consistently, and like it's rolling the fucking dice playing this game as a solo queue player, because you either get the most passionate teammates, and especially as a content creator, say like get flanked. A lot of content creators tend to not even speak in game chat because they don't want to be harassed, because that is just how it is as a content creator. Personally, me, I'm a little bit more social. If somebody calls me like a short little gnome or something, I'm really not gonna cry because I just don't really care. But it is effective to the mental when you're constantly getting 16-year-olds telling you to, you know, die because you suck at a video game. Like, it's just childish, and it doesn't seem like Ubisoft is consistent with the banning, with the toxicity in this game. I'm not trying to criticize Siege consistently. I will pat them on the back when they do great work, but I will shit on them when there's glaring issues. They have not spoken about rank 2.0. It needs to be reworked in some way. I am more than fine with this season being a shit show for rank 2.0, as long as going into the future, we have just a better updated rank 2.0. They should have put this shit in beta like ranked 1.0 was for 6 fucking years. I love Siege. I just want the player experience to be better. I don't want people experiencing this level of toxicity, even though you're going to experience it in literally any rank. I have done videos where I've taken lower ranked players into the rank they deserve. If you watch me consistently, you've seen those videos. I did that for one singular game. One game, just to see what it was like, because they were willing and wanted to. But I don't just take random fucking people and like, haha, let's see if you can compete in champ. If they want to, I'll be like, okay, let's do it, man. It's also just fun videos. But when you're placing a person that's like plat and gold and consistently have them in diamond and champ, it's just not rewarding, and it is not a fun player experience. Console literally had so many champions in the first few days. Nobody should be getting the highest rank in the game without grinding, without competing. There shouldn't be, let's go back to R6 tab. There should not be this many champions on Xbox already. That's this high velo. Look, I'm top 100, and the 100 person is at 6,000 elo. If you've been playing Siege consistently and you know anything about high ranked players, 6,000 is quite high, especially being this quick into the season. What is the point of grinding and playing this game, especially for a rank, if it's this easy to achieve? It's like a fucking participation trophy. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry. If any Ubisoft employee somehow sees this, please let's get a grip on rank 2.0. Like, I I want people to have a fun experience. I've seen so many people complain about it, and at first I thought people were just bitching like how they do with new maps and just new content. Overall, this season is amazing. This season has been good, besides the servers being the worst launch I have fucking ever seen, and rank 2.0 ranking system being very non-enjoyable for a lot of players. Like, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. I'm not a fantastic player. I'm no like pro or anything. I'm not the most mechanically skilled, but I'm literally dunking on kids. Like Vince Carter Prime, arm in the fucking rim, nuts in their chin. It's like I'm facing actual goals that have no idea how to play the game. That's because rank 2.0 is flawed. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on rank 2.0 and how has it affected you. Are you guys getting into a higher rank than what you usually are? Because that's what it seems to be. I don't see a lot of people being stuck in copper or bronze this season unless they play like maybe like 5 games. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Like the video. Have a good day, guys.